I'm trying to get ready. Ain't easy doing it all by myself. All by my. Better not sing anymore. First of all, I can't sing. Second of all, I can't sing in both levels. I can't sing because I'm a terrible singer, and I can't sing because I'll get this copyright strike. And again, happy Halloween, everybody! Woohoo! On time disguise. I'm dressed up like a courier, an ugly Italian. So it's my go-to costume. I don't have to do much to prep for it. Problem is, everybody recognizes me. So what are you gonna do? Oh my God! The beast would say, "Oh my stars and garters." Got a nice show tonight. We're gonna have Carl Choi join us talking about his Kickstarter. We have a Kickstarter. We also have a backer kit with Puppet Master launching on Halloween. We're almost halfway to our goal there. Let's see what else do I got going on. I always got something going on. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? Got to get this up. Let's see. And it's Gagnon. What's going on? I wasn't ready for Nick to be on time. Jay, why don't you pull up? Let's put something up while we're waiting for Carl. Let's go. I mean, Carl, sorry. Let's go with what we got. Ooh, live studio. The EXP. You there, Jay?
I was going to tell you, will you go back there and move the mic around a little bit? You're coming in kind of gargly.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Is that better? Is that better?
Say something again, please.
Is that better?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So anyway, I guess nobody heard what I had to say. That's all right. I never have much to say. I did get a nice card from am I gargly still, guys? Hey Miguel. Got this from Cassandra. Really, really cool. What's with the buttons, Nick? It's ugly Italian, ugly Italian from the 70s. What do you want? Man, it's bad enough you guys got to see me. Now you got to hear me? Damn. All right. First item. Since I'm on time, before we bring Carl on the air, we're going to put something up for sale. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to Wang Chung tonight. I'm allowed to say the title, even if I can't do that. That's right. 70s Disco Night. We got Infinity Man, Forever People, Tom Grummett Blue Line Pencils, Scott Hanna Inks, pages 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What do we got this for, Jay? What's the SRP? Dude, I swear to God, that cannot be. Yeah, it is. All right, come on. That's a trick. Let's go to the next price. There we go. Remember, these are 10 consecutive pages. All right, that's a trick too. Next price. What do we got this at? $500. That's the treat price. So you are getting 9 consecutive pages. Tom Grummett Blue Line Pencils. Scott Hanna Inks. Who's Grummett? Grummett, not Grommet. Grommet is somebody. I can't remember who. Who is Grommet? I am not kidding you, number one Marvel fan. The back wouldn't survive it in its current condition. I am definitely missing something. How you doing, Fred? It's been a while. Thank you for being here. And Miguel claims it. All right, Miguel. A little bit more than $50 a page. Wallace and Gromit. All right. See? I knew I heard Gromit before. Just couldn't remember where. All right. So Amy dressed up as Dracula today, which was, I heard, cool since I missed it. All right, Miguel, you got a great one. All right, claim Miguel. That's like a little bit more than $50 a page. Claim Miguel. All right. So now that we got this out of the way, is Carl Choi here?
Don't see him yet.
Okay. So let's go from that to Archie's Story Game Digest. What do we got for an MSRP on that, Jay? Hey, Kenneth, how are you? I'm glad you got it. If you got a package from Diamond, please let me know because they shouldn't be shipping any of our stuff out. All right. Archie, Story and Games, tonight, $7.50. That's a trick. What's the next price, Jay? Jay? All right, $6.50. That's better. What do you think? Should we stop it here, Jay, or should we go one more? Should this be a trick? This is a trick. Let's go for the treat. What's the treat price? $600 for this really nice cover. I always have dreamed of owning a Grumman page. Now I have many. And Miguel, sequential. These are the treat prices. That's why, that's the fun. There may be more tricks, but they all lead to a treat. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover. Do you think I'm smart enough to get on one of these game shows? It is a doozy of a cover. 1996, almost 40 years old. Look at it this way. Your grades are already in jeopardy. Bum. So, $600 for a 39-year-old cover, Archie's Story and Game Digest magazine. Happy holidays. All right, so let me put Miguel's art together.
And we got Carl in the background.
Let's get him in, baby. I picture Nick dancing and snapping his fingers with a perm with the open collar shirt. If Pam ever saw me dressed like this, she would kill me. She really would. She'd be like, that's embarrassing. Everything I do embarrasses Pam. What's going on, Carl? How you doing? You got the big Kickstarter, huh? We're getting close to the end.
We're getting close to the end. 5 more days, Nick. Thanks for having me here. What's up, Tom?
Anytime, dude. When's your last day of the Kickstarter?
It's gonna be this Thursday, the 6th, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's coming up. So five. Actually, it took me sooner. Maybe. I think it's actually Thursday the 6th.
Okay.
So it's coming up. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This time it really moved really quickly.
So we'll be looking at 2 things Thursday. We'll be looking at your Kickstarter and the John Cassaday Heritage Auction. Back to back.
I guess so. Yeah.
2 good things.
Yeah.
The John Cassaday Heritage Auction helps Tara and Robin. Have a great one, dude. Thank you. And the Kickstarter helps you and Sean Chen continue to create great comics.
That's the goal. I mean, Sean finished the 6-issue run, and after this run, we're gonna be able to do some trade paperbacks and hardcovers, etc. But I never thought we'd get here as a publisher to get into our first finished run. I mean, it's big news for us. Excuse my dog; he's here hanging out as well.
Yeah, man, being an animal person is a plus.
Yes,
it's always a plus.
There it is.
We got your Kickstarter up right now, 24/7. Never mind, guys. And
yeah.
Listen, Carl puts together some great comics, and he's got some stretch goals in here. If you can please pledge and help him get to the stretch goals. He's a member of the community. He puts his heart and soul into this. I can honestly tell you that working with Sean Chen, Sean is one of the most underappreciated artists in the industry. He is one of the best artists in the industry. And his Iron Man run, his Valiant work, just chef's kiss. And that's just just 2 things. But his work right now with Carl, man, they've got a great relationship they've had for the last few years. Let's help keep that relationship going. Let's support him as much as we can.
Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate it. I really feel like this is Sean's magnum opus. He is very proud of the writing work that's he's taken about 3 years to do, and his art, he's not skimming on any of it, as you can tell.
Commander Beef just pledged.
Awesome.
That's awesome. But talk about the covers. Talk about the story. I mean, I'm hyping it up. give everybody the steak while I'm trying to give the sizzle.
Yeah, man. So the story is amazing. It follows a world-renowned scientist who has figured out how to transfer human consciousness into androids. Who wouldn't want to live forever, right? And so now there's an option in this world of Evermind, and of course, any burgeoning science needs financing, and so this world-renowned scientist, who is kind of based on the look of Daniel Wu, decides to get funding from amusement park mogul. So think kind of the Walt Disney of today, or of the near future, actually. And this Walt Disney character, not only does he use the technology to transfer consciousness into theme park mechanical gorilla mascots, but also these princesses, right? So he really monetizes on it. But what he does in the back end is he also licenses the technology to the American military. And the military obviously uses it for different reasons. And so when those two worlds collide, Lucas Zhang, the scientist, and his estranged daughter, who's a kind of a ethical protester on ethical use of science, they end up having to come together because she gets caught up in the crossfire, literally. And in order to save her, he's forced to transfer her consciousness into this female android, and then he himself into a mech gorilla in order to protect her. So it's
Jay, why don't you make Carl full size with the art instead of having me here? This is really Carl's time.
Oh, good. We'll hang out. We'll hang out. But yeah, we got a Stephen Platt cover, so we've had a lot of support from different artists. So Platt's one of them. We have Adam Davis cover, as well as Howard Chaykin. It's been amazing because we have Terry Kavanaugh working as our executive editor now, helping with story points. And then, yeah, I just feel like things are much tighter and refined, and I could finally say we finished our first arc. So this would be it. This would be our first arc. So if you back the first one, we really appreciate it. If you skip the first one, this is a good time to catch up with the catch-up tiers. But yeah, we are just super excited to put all this stuff in your hands because we try to do our best to print the highest quality possible. And then at this point, bring the best art possible to the table as well.
Talk about the tiers real quick. What are the tiers?
Tiers,
the originals, the new ones.
Yeah.
Tell everybody everything.
There's the 4 to 6, which is obviously the new books coming from Sean, art and interiors all by him, cover interiors, cover all by him, story as well. And then we have all the variant covers that I just named. This K-pop Demon Hunter by Brianne Anden, a Filipino artist, has been our most popular cover. Actually, it's a homage to K-pop Demon Hunters. And we also had a cover from Ricardo Federici. So each of these variant covers has their own tier. And then on top of that, we have like the Mecha Metal tier. So it's the 3 main covers, but in metal. We have also Virgin Variant tier, which includes all the covers in Virgin Variant. And then, yeah, I think we have some commissions from Sean. I think of like the 12 spots we have, there's probably like around 4 left, I believe. So there's a variation of 11 by 17 and 9 by 12s. I think there's probably 3 9 by 12s or maybe 2 9 by 12s and 1 11 by 17 for you original art lovers. So it's been a journey. I think it was a little bit of a struggle this time around because Kickstarter was on strike. So I don't know if we got all the promotional.
No, it's a shame. I mean, we can understand why they went on strike, and I think that unfortunately has held some stuff back. But let me say something to everybody real quick. Considering the fact that Carl has, in my opinion, a living legend like Sean Chen on this, some of the best cover artists in the industry, bringing Stephen Platt back. We were very fortunate to work with Stephen once on our Red Sonja relaunch, which was fantastic. That cover right there is just drop dead gorgeous. Right now, that's beautiful. What I will say to you is Carl is not making money on this.
Not at all.
He's doing this for the love of the game. Yes. And when somebody's doing something for the love of the game, in my opinion, that's a bigger reason to support it. Look, obviously, right now, the economy is a little bit not good, and hopefully we'll get out of this. So if you can pledge something and you can afford it, please do. But I know you're going to enjoy this. I've got the first 3 books. I think it's the first 3.
Yep.
And I
Awesome.
found them to be a great read. Ruben said they're a good read. So I think you'll be very happy if you back this.
I appreciate that, Nick. Really appreciate you having us on the show. Every
Yeah.
every little bit helps. I think just with just the way algorithms are these days. I was talking to another publisher on another show. He's an indie guy that started about 4 years ago, and he mostly focused on kind of Black comics, Black superheroes, Black community. And he was saying how the algorithms have changed so much that early on his Kickstarter, you do a post and everyone will get to see it, but he's learned that even now when he did his current Kickstarter, he has 20,000 followers, but no one has seen that he has a Kickstarter. And
Wow.
so the streams are where all the engagement is. And so we're finding that streams is like the only way to get the word out because, even if you follow 24/7 Comics or Sean Chen, it doesn't mean that you're seeing the comics themselves unless you're
Exactly.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to make a suggestion. I can't believe I never thought about this. And I'm glad I'm thinking about it now with you on the air. If you cannot afford to pledge much, again, nothing we understand. If you can pledge $1, if you can't afford to pledge, but you can pledge $1, when you pledge that $1, it'll ask you if you want to share it on your social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever. So if you pledge $1, you can then share it and get it out to your friends. So again, just a suggestion because it does help. Speaking of the algorithm, getting the word out there. I mean, look, what are you at right now, Carl? Forgive me for not knowing going into
we're about 18.5, so it's 313 backers. So I think, for us, given the atmosphere environment today, this is actually not bad.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. But we were hoping to do a little bit more, just to be a little bit more aggressive.
Let's get it better. Let's get it to 30,000, guys, either by pledging if you can, or by sharing it or popping in the $1 and sharing it directly. Whatever can be done. I mean, look, it would be a crying shame if this did less than 25K. So let's at least get it there, but let's try and get it to 30K.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate it. I just saw someone pledge, so whoever that is, thank you.
Commander Beef. He's a great guy, fantastic guy, and an artist too. He's really, really nice. And you met your goal in only 6 hours, which is fantastic these days.
Yeah, we got pretty lucky. I think it was still a struggle. I mean, it was definitely like a blow to the stomach when the day before we launched, we got an email from Kickstarter saying, man, sorry, we're going on strike, so we can't support you. We're like, oh my God, this sucks. Yeah.
Check out what Alberto just pledged. He pledged a Neural Linked Up plus the artist editions. Go, Carl.
Thanks, Alberto. Appreciate it, guys.
It's the community, man. It's the community.
Right. No, I love this community. This community has been amazing for me. Because I think in what I would do during the day, it's a lot of craziness and a lot of deep dive into my work. But this is definitely my happy place, talking about comics and talking about comic art.
Look at this. Jay said Carl on the XP twice in a week. That is lucky us. All right.
Yeah, here we are. Thanks, Jay.
Ruben, the Kickstarter employees are on strike. They put out their demands publicly. They want, they feel like, they're fighting for what they feel like they need. So it's it's just they need to do what's best for them, and we fully understand. And they are unionized. Yes.
So let me ask everyone: is anyone's dogs freaking out either? Because mine is freaking out all day. And then I was on another call earlier today, and their dog was freaking out and would not stop bothering them. So, I have a thesis to my wife that they know something we don't know. I don't know if we're about to get invaded by aliens or something.
Too many people coming out trick-or-treating, probably. There are people walking by your house.
Seriously. Not yet. I think they're going to show up in a few hours. But, man, this kid...
Oh, yeah. It's only 4:30 your time.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Commander in Beef, we're gonna have to have you on the air one week. Let me know if you ever want to come on the air. Show some of your art too.
Nice.
Why don't you hang out for a little bit? Feel free to stay. I want to
Sure.
talk about John Cassidy a little bit.
Yeah, it's coming up. Were you involved in that curation of that auction?
Yeah, no, I worked hand in hand with his partner Tara and
Wow.
his sister Robin. It was a lot of organizing all the art, including the art that John kept, like the Planetary #1 cover.
Wow.
That was something John always intended on keeping. Matter of fact, he kept a lot of the Planetary covers because they were so meaningful to him. But when we were working with Aaron White at Heritage, Heritage, I think they did an exclusive catalog plus one of those flyer mailers,
Okay.
and he said we're going to go all out on this. We got them some nice coverage on news sites, and the day we were finalizing everything, Albert Moy came in to help out as well.
Oh, nice.
And Albert went above and beyond. Albert went above and beyond, and also I think he donated a piece of art, and he asked a bunch of artists to donate art. So like Jim Lee donated a cover, Paul Hope donated art, Liam Sharp donated a cover. I believe Bruce Timm donated some art. But John also put some. Well, Tara and Robin also decided to put in like some of his Captain America covers. I mean, look at that Planetary #1 page.
Cool.
I mean, there's Jay. There's a couple of planetaries. I don't know if you can pull the one with the character that's not Doc Savage walking into the room. That was definitely one of his favorites. There's a couple of the cover to Planetary #1. I mean, I know there were offers that John turned down that were in the mid 5 figures for this.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, he could have sold this years ago for 50 grand or more, and he just wanted to keep it. But now this is arguably the most cherry piece in this auction. This is the book that I was saying this last night on Bill's show. John always looked at everything like a storyteller, and he was the type of person that thought about what was going to go on the cover and what was going to go on the page to a degree more than it took him to draw that cover or page. Because he thought about the lighting, he thought about how the characters were, interact. I wouldn't be surprised, if this took John 2 or 3 days to draw. Because I mean, look at the way. Oh, that's it. Yeah,
that's cool. That's
nice. Yeah. Like I said, it's not Doc Savage walking into not the Spider and not the Shadow. Nick needs to buy this. I'm not sure I have the cash right now, Marcus. I'm still fighting Diamond, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to take your advice and keep my mouth shut about that. There's some not nice people on the other side. It is what it is. It's like, oh, look at this cover. Oh, Scott with the Phoenix Force. I mean, just incredible. So anyway, and there's like a Marvel Fanfare #2 cover, which was part of John's collection. And John had a wide range of art. Like he had a Gene Colan piece of art that Gene personalized to him. Lone Ranger cover. Obviously, I'm biased. This is one of ours. Did I get gagged? I'm gagging every day because of this. CJ just pledged for your plaque cover.
Awesome.
Thank you, CJ. That's awesome.
Really appreciate it.
The Marvel Fanfare #2 cover, which I know he traded a bunch of art to get, and it's Michael Golden, and it was one of his favorites. Commander Beef. Listen, go to the Jay. Did you put the link for the auction?
Yes.
Okay, pop it in one more time since we're continuing to talk about it, please. There's one planetary cover. Show a Captain America cover, but there's also a planetary cover with William Leather on a horse, because I'll tell that story real quick once you pop that up.
This is a nice
So-
one too, right here.
Yeah, no, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
One more time. Which one was it?
Any of the Cap covers, but there's a Planetary cover with a man on a horse. It's William Leather, and when you pop that up, I'll retell a story I probably told a half a dozen times there. Because I repeat myself. You can call me Nikki 6 times. I'll repeat the same thing over and over again. I'll repeat. Don't forget to back 247. Don't forget to back Carl's Kickstarter if you can.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
I love this piece. This piece is
yeah. It's just powerful. The crack in the eye,
so good. It's such a simple piece, but it speaks to me for sure.
It does. It does. I mean, look, Cap was John's favorite character of all time. He and I talked about it. His favorite comic of all time was Cap 255, the Origin issue. Tariq, I agree. This has Alberto's name on it, or maybe it has Carl's name on it. It has somebody's name on it.
I'm so tapped out this year. My name's not on anything anymore.
On the Kickstarter, your name's on the Kickstarter.
My name's on the Kickstarter, exactly, and that's probably why I'm tapped out too. It costs so much to make comics, so I always respect and appreciate all you guys who's been doing this for a long time. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's far from easy. All right, so I tried to get.
Wow.
Yeah. So this one was called The Ballad of William Leather. Now, here's the thing about this. We tried to get the Lone Ranger license twice, and then the third time we went for it, we actually got it. So the first time we went to go get the Lone Ranger comic rights, the rights holder had a movie deal. And we're talking to them, telling them what we want to do, and they're like, oh, that sounds really cool, but Jay, I'll move over actually. This way the art can stay there. Let me move my big butt over. So we're talking to Classic Media, and they go, well, we have a story because we have a movie at Fox right now. Think Unforgiven. The Rangers are going after Cavendish's gang. They corner them in a ravine, just like in Unforgiven when they're knocking them down one at a time. The Rangers don't understand why Cavendish's gang have not given up. The sun goes down. I went, oh shit. The moon comes up. I'm like, oh shit. And they all turn into werewolves. And Dan Reed is the only one. Was it Dan Reed? Yeah, I think it was. Dan Reed was the only one who survived, and that's why he needed silver bullets to kill the werewolves, and he had to kill his own Rangers. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is Buffy in the West. I respect you guys. This is the story you want to tell. We want to tell a Lone Ranger story. So 2 years go by, a year, I don't even remember how long. We have another meeting. We're like, okay, rights reverted. Now this went to Red Wagon at Sony. It went from Fox to Red Wagon. They're like, okay, we're going to tap into popular culture. We're going to make either the Lone Ranger or Tano a woman. This way we have some sexual. I was like, I got to go. I'm sorry. I'm late for my next meeting. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is how Nick pitches to get licenses. All right, Jewish Dragons. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody, like I said, even if you put in $1 and you can share, it helps. It's a lot more effective if you put in $1 and share. Plus, it gives Carl another pledger, which helps the algorithm. So every little thing helps. So then this book comes out, Planetary. This, I think it was issue 18. I can't remember exactly. Jay can tell me. And I read it, and I'm like, okay, this is a little bit darker, but this is the Lone Ranger. So I call up John, and John never picked up the phone. So I left him a voicemail. John was a little bit more of an email guy because he just wasn't a talker. Because everybody always wanted to talk. Oh, wait, number 22. Everybody wanted to talk with him on the phone forever. So he calls me the next day when I tell him I read the book. It's so gorgeous. I want to use this to get the Lone Ranger. Are you cool with it? And do you want to be involved? And he called me the next day. He's like, yeah, I want to be involved. Matter of fact, I want to be art director. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm going to draw every cover and I want to be involved in picking the writer, picking the artist.
That's cool.
And we're going through it, and me and editorial. So we go up to Classic Media. We show them this. We're like, we want to do something like this. And because like in the story here, Cavendish's gang, not that they were called that, killed the Rangers. Lone Ranger's the only one left, but they killed the Rangers for the silver bullets, and that's why he melts the silver into the bullets. He says, if they wanted the silver, I'm going to give them the silver. So we got the license. Then I flew up to, I felt like since I asked John if it was okay, I then flew up to Toronto to a convention Warren Ellis was at, and I asked him if he wanted to write it, because I just was like, you know. And Warren's like, listen, mate, I tell the stories that are fun, stories that John and I want to tell, but I'm happy to tell the one story. I'm good. I was like, all right, just wanted to ask. Sean Franklin wants to know what your dog's name is.
Oliver. Oliver is his name. I have two
Oliver.
dogs, and there's the older one, but he's the biggest baby.
Aw.
He's the biggest baby.
So when I come back from Toronto, we're having our weekly editorial meeting, and Peter Rowe just back to Kickstarter.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So we're pitching, and a lot of good names came up that people wanted. And Joe Ryban, our executive editor, goes, why don't we approach Brett Matthews? And I'm like, okay. He's like, dude, he worked on Firefly. Wagons in the Sky? He can do Wagons in the West. So I call up John. I leave him a voicemail saying we're thinking about approaching Brett Matthews. And I get an email from John going, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. Why? He's like, I'm flying out to California tomorrow. I'm staying at Brett's house for a week. I was like, okay, so then can you ask him for us? Because we don't have contact for him. And that's how we got Brett Matthews. And then it was Sergio Calero, and then we got Dean White. And Sergio gave it a little bit of that Joe Kubert Western feel, which was nice, being from the Kubert school. Cool. And it really just worked out. And yeah, so we'll see where this is at on Thursday. I may have to try for it. We'll see where it's at. Hopefully people get it over $5,000 so I can't even look at it. And I'll be very appreciative of whoever can get it and help Tara and Robin generate more money. So yeah, man. Look, all Heritage, Aaron were great. The entire hammer is going to go to John's family. They're only keeping the buyer's premium. So they didn't take anything out of they didn't take a seller's fee, which was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but they're like, look, we're gonna make this special. It'll be a Thursday night solid auction. And look, obviously having the Marvel fanfare, having the Darwin Cook Batman. You got the Darwin Cook Batman there, Jay, because that's a big one. That's from John's personal collection. And then we'll go back to this Kickstarter, and we'll talk about my Kickstarter too. Thank you, Michael Patrick Sullivan. We'll see. I mean, look, if it's under $5,000, I'll figure it out. I mean, I'm trying to be conservative just because of everything we're going through, but at the same time, same thing. It helps Tara and it helps Robin. You know, it's funny because the temptation was there to like try and buy it like there, and I'm like, no, because if we can go for a lot more money, I'd rather see them get a lot more money. And I think Tara and Robin would have been kind and let me have it at a fair price, but I'd rather go for more money and then make more. How badass is that? Look at that at the bottom.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
What run was this from?
This was from oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember the title. I just said it. Oh, Frontier, DC's New Frontier.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. A lot of great art here. A lot of great art. So yeah, Michael Cho Michael Cho and Darwin have similar styles. New Frontier #2, Batman story, page 18. So yeah, I've actually not picked. I had a chance to pick up a few nice New Frontier pages, and I didn't buy them because it was one friend selling and another friend was buying it. And I was like, I'll let my other friend buy it, and then he sold it 2 months later. I'm like, son of a.
Well, no.
I'm like, wait, I thought you wanted it. He's like, I did, but something else came along. It's like, oh my god.
That's the temptation of all of us all the time when that something else comes along.
I know.
Yeah, it's so hard.
It is, but it happens. Marcus, you put in a flipper. All right, let's go back to the Kickstarter real quick, and then we'll look at our Kickstarter too.
Yeah, definitely. We should definitely do a promo for your Kickstarter before ours is over on the update.
Yeah.
Week. We could do an email, to our audience as well.
Let's update each other this week. Yeah.
That's the plan.
Tariq just did the complete collection.
Thank you, Tariq.
You
appreciate it. It was so good to see you at Baltimore. It was so good to see everyone. Actually, Peter. Who else was there? At least here, Tariq and Peter. Who else was at Baltimore?
Oh, a bunch of people there. I was torn. I really wanted to go, but we were dealing with trying to come. This lawsuit is the bankruptcy, but now we're filing a lawsuit. It's going to drag on.
How's that going, by the way? Is it kind of anywhere close to the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, or still TBD?
Let's put it to you this way: we thought we were getting close this week, and then they threw in a monkey wrench to screw it up.
That's hard.
Yeah. So, and again, I want to be careful what I say. So,
of course, yeah. All good. We'll do a proper regroup after it's all over. But man, sending great vibes your way, and fingers crossed for sure.
Guys, this is a great campaign, and there's so many affordable pledge levels. And again, this isn't something Carl's making money on. Look at the caliber of people that he has involved. And I love this Bolin homage from the Wonder Woman cover. Fantastic.
Yeah, Sean surprised me with that one. He kind of ran with issue 5 because we didn't have an idea. I was like, do whatever you want to do. And then he went on and pulled this off, which was amazing. Yeah, he killed it. Man, we got some pledges from this crowd here. It's awesome. Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate it.
We have a great community here. I forgot to ask everybody, please hit that thumbs up if you have it.
Yes. Hit the thumbs up.
Peter's got 3 sketches from Sean in his JSA book. That's awesome.
Yeah. Peter's a big supporter of Sean. He's been kind of an OG Sean fan. I met Peter about 3 years ago when I first started joining Sean in Baltimore because I noticed that Sean just could use some help getting organized. So I started coming in and helping him. And it's been pretty fun every time. I kind of use it as like a yearly reunion now. With one of the crew of the comic art collectors, so it's been super fun.
We'll also have the Kickstarter in our Discord. If anybody goes to our Discord after the show, feel free, obviously. And Jay, make sure you put a link to all the Kickstarters in the description of the show, so that everybody can just click on it later with ease. So let's make sure we do that as well. All right, so we'll pivot from this for a minute to our Kickstarter, if Jay doesn't mind. We got a lot more trick or treat art, guys. Wait till you see some of this. All right, cool. After Nancy tonight.
Yeah, we'll do your Kickstarter. I'll let you back to focusing on your art show tonight. Yo, what's this? This is awesome. This is that homage to the Green Lantern.
Yeah, so we're doing a Warner Brothers Kickstarter, and it's a Warner Brothers blind bag, but we're selling the original homage covers on the Kickstarter. So each cover, all 8 covers by Ken Hazer are up there.
Oh,
So yeah, the Green Lantern 49 homage.
Oh, good.
Jay, how much do we have that on the Kickstarter for? Do you know?
No
So
idea.
good. Wow. That's a great homage. Did a good job.
I think that's a scary thought. Me thinking. Let's see. I think I could just go on the computer and look. How do you like that, Apple?
So mystery bag. So tell us more about the mystery bags, Nick.
So the mystery bags will have at least $300 worth of limited edition high-end covers. A good mix, and this is only $1,000, relatively speaking only. The mystery bag, we've got at least one metal or holofoil book in each bag. We have a few variant covers. We have exclusive blank editions. 15 of the blank editions in the main series, in the main bag, will have sketches on them. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this cover. This is fantastic. Look at that homage with the Herculoids. This is from Flash 123. So it's an homage to that without the middle brick in there. And basically it's just we're giving people good value. We're throwing in some bonuses. They're all done by Ken Hazer, JC. Every single one of them is Ken Hazer. This is an homage to the boys.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's an homage to the boys #1. These are all Ken Hazer. So all these pieces of original art are available on the Kickstarter. So the Herculoids is also $1,000. Days of Future Past, Powerpuff Girls.
Nice.
That one's $1,250. The Herculoids was $1,250. I want to know about the mystery dance. Why don't you show me? Because I tried it. I'm still mystified. I'm missing something there. I'm definitely missing something there. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the Brave and the Bold 29, I think, cover homage.
It's a nice one too.
That's $1,000, I think. So all different prices. All the original art. I mean, if you can back this, that's fantastic. We've got there you go. That's from Batman, an homage to Batman #1 by Ken. That's for the Space Quest series that we did.
All right, I just pledged.
Oh, did you really? Thank you.
Of course, got support.
Thank you. Apparently, I need to wear red pants for Jeffrey C to support.
Red pants. How about red underwear?
I know, because I want me to show it. So no. This is arguably the best of the covers. I mean, he really channeled the energy there.
Oh man, I'd be more for the Green Lantern homage, but Captain Planet. This is awesome. This rivals what maybe I'm more of a DC guy when I think about art. It's so funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, the Green Lantern story arc where Parallax took over was, it's kind of like the Clone Saga. People grew up on it. It's like people are like, the Clone Saga was terrible. It's like I think a lot of people grew up on that, just like Wolverine using bones and not having the adamantium, And here's the Justice League #1 homage.
Nice. I mean, Sears has been popping up around a lot recently.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him a lot. Infinity Ghosts.
The Infinity Ghost, yeah. No, that cover's fantastic.
That's fantastic. It's fun.
And you give
what is the story for Captain Planet now? Is it is there certain narratives that it's has he evolved, I guess, modernized to like kind of current population issues that he's addressing?
I guess, yeah, you could say modernized in that way. It's like everything else, not as black and white as the animated series was back in the day.
Uh,
We've got David Pepos writing it, who's writing Space Ghost.
cool.
And Marcus says he turns people into trees. I thought that was Justice League of America #7 or #9, the origin of the Justice League when they got turned into trees. We didn't know about that cover, Marcus. I should have. So yeah, if everybody can check it out. Same request actually, that suggestion that I made, which is yeah, even if you put $1 and share this, that'll be great. You know,
Great idea. Great idea.
you'll get all the updates and you'll be able to share it, and then more people will know about it.
Yeah.
And another little tip, if you do back the campaign, make sure you leave comments on the campaign page. I heard that also helps.
Oh, then yes, please leave comments on the campaign page. And I will ask one more time, did everybody hit the thumbs up? We're 50 people watching, but only 41 thumbs up. And oh, cool, we went to 42. What's Soylent Green? He sold out to Big Oil and is a spokesman for fracking now. Oh, wow. Oh, Ruben, that's mean. That's mean. Oh, my God. Marcus, is this a homage to Brave and the Bold 28 or 29? I'm getting confused. I think it's 29, but all right, let's go into. I got a World's Finest page here by Stan Wack.
All right, Nick. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna let you do your art sales, and as always, good to see you. And we got some catching up to do. I'll ping you.
You got it, buddy. We definitely will. I'm glad this helped. And if you need anything else, just reach out.
Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it. Good seeing everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. So, World's Finest. What do we got this at, Jay? $600. And this is from what year? All right. That's a trick price. Let's go to the next price. 1983. Wow. 40-something years old. That's still a trick price. Let's go to the next price. Oh my God, $200 for Stan Wack, Brian Garvey, Ian Akin, World's Finest page? Am I silly or what? Wow. All right. So this is really cool. 40 years old. Yeah. 40 years old. Okay. So in that case, I got this. What year was this? Doesn't say. I don't remember. I think I might have gotten that age wrong. Yep. $200 for a World's Finest page. Yeah. Akin and Garvey. Do you remember them, Ruben, or no? Oh, wait, does it say Anakin? I missed that. No, it's Akin. It's Ian Akin. So, 1985. Apparently, I don't know, dude. This says 1983 on the back, but I doubt DC sat on it for 2 years. So, gorgeous page. So fantastic. Oh, Aiken. Yes, Ruben, the Aiken diet. I don't like the Dodgers and Steve Garvey. Oh my God. So that is a really cool page. Jay, why don't you talk for 2 minutes? I'm just going to put this in the fridge because I got it without ice and it's warming up on me.
Gotcha. So, just want to let everybody know that tomorrow, I guess after the football games, Kyle's going to be doing a producer's live sale. So not sure exactly what time it's going to be, but he just said after the football games. So make sure you check that out. I know near the end of the show, Nick usually does the lineup for the next week. Henri's got some stuff he needs to take care of. So kicking it with Henri on Tuesday isn't going to be on for just a little while. So just want to make everyone aware of that. For those of you that watch Henri on Tuesdays, he's going to be gone for a little bit. Other than that, Man, this is an awesome looking page.
Yeah, right?
$200.
40 to 42 years old. 44 likes, guys. Come on, let's get up a little bit more.
Yeah, Ruben
right.
and I were 7 likes alone.
Nice. And the two of mine make 9. All right. Kevin Nolan. 2 roughs. Same art. What do we got this at, Jay? $200. We know that's a trick. What's the next price? $100. That's a really good price for these Kevin Nolans. Jay, let's go to the next price. $41 for these 2 Kevin Nolan Captain America pieces. This is pretty cool. And Marcus Way claims. All right. I got to get some stickies. The funny thing is, Marcus knew this was coming because I mentioned it on the air on Wednesday. So he gave everybody a chance before he claimed. All right. Claim Marcus. I don't even know why I'm writing the price. All right. All righty. Told you guys this is a trick or treat show. More treats than tricks. Just a lot of tricks to get there. All right, let's go with Cable 33, page 9. This is a great page. And I'm going to do an undramatic reading. Thanks, everyone, and even Alberto. You got to pop that up, Jay, for people on Facebook and Twitch. Undramatic reading, and there's only one voice. I don't have to change it much. Inside the ship, I may not have always agreed with Blacksmith. And our last encounter over the fate of Nate Gray certainly put a wedge in our fragile alliance. But he was my last connection to the era I grew up in. Without him, I've never felt more alone than this one. Seen enough of these jobs to know one thing. Whoever did this was very thorough, almost taunting me to try and find out anything about the how and the why. Well, whoever you are, you picked the wrong man to mess with. Because if Blacksmith is dead and I don't sense his mind through our Psylink, then there isn't anywhere in this universe that you can hide, murderer. Strick, what's Strick? There's not anywhere in the universe that you can hide, murderer, that will stop me from dealing this back to you in spades. And towards that end, you've now made 2 mistakes. All right. Jay, what do we got this at? All right. Trick, next. Still a trick, next. Treat price, $4.95. So, what year is it from? You probably got it up there. I don't even have to look again. 1996. Almost 30 years old. Almost 30 years old. For a cable page, pencils by Ian Churchill, somebody that people loved on cable. You know, and he's such a sweetheart of a guy. He actually came on one of my QVC UK shows with me. So beautiful. So beautiful. 51 people watching, 46 likes. What's going on, everybody? Beautiful page. Intense. Awesome. Josh Flanders in the house. How you doing, man? Love seeing your pictures in Italy, buddy. So, Jay, go back to the Archie real quick, just because I'm trying to remember what year it was. Let's pop it back up. Yeah. All right, 96. So this is 29 years old. I got confused. Right? 29 years old, right? Yeah. So, beautiful cover. All right, let's go to Iron Man. Early Jimmy Chung artwork. I should sell some for Zeta prints. All right, maybe I will. Franzetta. Did somebody mispronounce it, or am I missing something?
So
All right.
on Monday, when Rex sent me the sheet, I knew he meant Frazetta, but the sheet
Right.
said Franzetta. So every now and then, that's what Rex would say. Rex would call it Franzetta.
That's funny. Oh, that is funny. So what do we got this at, Jay? $750. All right, that's a trick price. $650 trick. Treat $500 for a piece of art that's 29 years old. Original Jimmy Chung before he blew up. Oh, he hates Jimmy Chung? Okay. That's good to know. Jim Chung. Before, was it the Young Avengers that put him on the map? I mean, he worked with CrossGen, right? He went from Marvel to CrossGen and then back to Marvel, where I think he that's what happened. And then, man, CrossGen, Mark Alessi, not to be mistaken with Fran Drescher. Funny. Guys, get me to 75 likes and we'll do some cool giveaways. 75 likes. Hashtag EXP trick or treat. Young Avengers and Infinity. But did he go to CrossGen in between? Marcus, I'm trying to remember. Such a fantastic artist, too. All right, some really nice original Jim Chung art. All right. Thank you about that, Ruben. I really appreciate it. All right, Assad Ribic, Thor. What was it, God King? King Thor, #1. Ooh, this is from issue 1. What do we got this at, Jay? All right, that's a trick price. That's still the same trick price. All right, trick price. Treat price. What's the treat price?
Hold on. What happened here? Hold on just a second.
No worries. No, that's what I'm saying, Ruben. What I'm saying is he started at Marvel with Iron Man and other titles. Then he went to CrossGen, and then when CrossGen went out of business, he went to Marvel, and that's where he made his name. Look, English is my second language, so forgive me when I get it wrong. All right, look, how about this? I paid $750 for this, all right, when it came out. So I will put it back at the same $750. Let's simplify it. $750, which is what I paid when the series came out. What year was it, Jay, that it came out?
2019.
So 6 years old, $750 paid, $750 tonight. No interest made. I could have put the money in the bank at 5%. Yeah, maybe 2019 would have been like 0.1%. But don't worry about it, man. So $750, Assad Ribic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful page. Absolutely, and that's what happened with Greg Land and Mike Perkins and so many other artists. They really honed their style. Steve McNiven, and they were all fantastic artists. And then when CrossGen went out of business, Joe Quesada flew down there because Mark had made everybody move to Florida with very few exceptions. When they went out of business, Quesada flew down there And yeah, he snagged them all up. All right, let's go to Thundercats loss because we put a lot of time into this. What do we got for Thundercats loss, Jay? But absolutely, he honed his style. All right, so Trick Price next. I thought his rep was Anthony, isn't it? Trick Price next. Ooh, that's a good price. $12.50 for a Mark Bagley cover. And remember, guys, if you need to, you can put 20% down. The rest between 30, 60, 90 days. He doesn't have a rep anymore? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's why I love all 50 genres. Oh, Detilio's his rep. Okay. Not that he doesn't have a rep, that Detilio's his rep. Okay. That's good. That's good too. All right. You are getting a Mark Bagley Thundercats Lost cover. Thundercats Lost for $1,250. That is a great price. Liberated all that talent from the CrossGen compound. Pretty much, I mean, he flew down there and he set up a meeting with everybody and he offered everybody a job. And that's why they all went to Marvel after that. He was very proactive. I think he paid for the flight and everything out of his own pocket because Marvel was still coming out of bankruptcy. But he had an eye for talent. He has an eye for talent. That's why Joe's one of the greatest creators this industry has ever had. Alrighty now. All right, let's do some Green Lantern again. Pick a Green Lantern, any Green Lantern. I thought it was a great price, but apparently not enough other people did. How about we do Green Lantern? All right. $5.50 for 2 pages. Keep in mind, it's 2 pages. All right, that's a trick price. Next. Ooh. Still a trick price. Next. What the heck? I dropped this to $100? And guys, $160 is what these were bought at. Miguel again. Man, Miguel is just on fire. All right, Miguel. Look, Jewish, you know what, Steve? I'll tell you, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. All right. So I was at MegaCon. John Romita Sr. was there. Alex Ross was there. It's a crazy story. And I'm sitting there talking to John Romita Sr. a little bit. And this is before CrossGen actually launched. So Mark's telling John Sr. his plans with CrossGen. And he's like, and we're going to have a bullpen. You're welcome, Miguel. We're going to have a bullpen just like Marvel did back in the day, in the early days. And John Sr.'s like, we never had a bullpen in the early days. That was just Stan trying to bring the community together. You know, getting people to think we had a bullpen to make it more relatable. And Mark starts to go, no, you had a bullpen. You just don't remember. And John was trying to explain to him that it was just Stan being a good showman. And Mark was just refusing to believe it. So it's kind of funny. All right, speaking of Halloween and Bagley, let's go to the Halloween special by Bagley. Ray McCarthy inks Halloween the Guy Way. What do we got this at, Jay? Ooh, $6.50. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think we could do better. What's next, Jay? $5.50. All right, not bad again. What's next, Jay? $500. They shared bunk beds. So, I don't remember what year this is from, but I'm sure that Amy Halloween special 09. And look, guys, Bagley's DC art has been really going up in price. Let's see. But technically, there were a handful who were there working from the office. It just wasn't anything official. Correct. And obviously, the bullpen eventually did come to be. And it pulls the good stuff out of Nick's. I've got a lot of stories. Would it be called a bear pen? Love it. So anyway, guys, you may or may not be seeing what Mark's Justice League prices are going for and some of his other DC art is going for. It's really starting to go for good money. Here's a chance to get a piece. You got Guy Gardner. You got a Power Ring. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful Bagley. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's go. Let's do some Terminator. Let's do Bob Layton Terminator. Do the one that's just the eye. Do the eye. Bob Layton, original art. What do we got this at, Jay? $2,000, but I think we have better, right? Look at that. Another trick price. What do we got this at, Jay? $1,250 for a Bob Layton cover. And this is one heck of a powerful cover. The eye has it. So, Bob Layton, legendary artist, whom we all know and love. A treat 11-cent auction. That's interesting. All right, I'll do a treat 11-cent auction. Jay, don't put up the price for this. We're going to do a treat 11-cent auction in a second. Let's do the Green Lantern annual pencils by Blue Line Pencils by Crisscross, inks by Scott Hanna. All right. Jeffrey's already at 11-cent pre-bid. So, Jay, no, which part of don't show the prices?
Well, you're saying so many things, Nick. I didn't know if you were going to the next thing or we were waiting.
That's all right. That's all right. Everybody forgives you. We're at 11 cents so far. All right, guys, come on. Do I have anything left that's 41? Go 41 on this. And maybe you'll win it, Marcus. Go 41. Check it out. 3 Green Lantern pages. Don't worry about it, man. Crisscross. I think there might be a dance part of this. Today. 19 cents. All right. Let's get to $1, guys. Come on. Let's get to $1. This is going to be sad. I'm actually already sweating it. 33.33. Thank you, CJ. At least $11.11. This is what I have into it. $240. Oh. So, and this was years ago. Jeff Wedding at $41. All right. Can we get to 41 cents, Marcus? $50 from Commander and Beef. All right. Come on, guys. 3 sequential pages. 3 sequential pages. I mean, check it out. You've got Nork. You've got a Guardian. You've got Guy Gardner. Man, you got bad guys. This is so cool. Kenneth Gagnon at $60. We're doing best offer on 3 sequential pages, Tom McDonald. But we've got some other stuff I think you're going to like. We'll get to it. Those rapper kids from the late 1980s. This is really great Crisscross art. $75. All right. Crisscross is the penciler. It's Blue Line Pencils. Sequential. Inks by Scott Hanna. Would I say they're essential? No, I would not say they're essential. Essential is Jason. Really great guy. So who's left? Is it Chris or is it Cross? Let's see how many likes we up. Because remember, 75 likes, we're doing a giveaway. We can get there. 44 likes. Jesus. Commander and Beef at $100. All right, I'm going to do a 60-second countdown. So we'll either do 100. Whoever gets to 150 first, we'll top it out at 150 or 60 seconds, whichever comes first. All right, Jay will keep showing. So 3 sequential pages. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. I'm probably doing the 60-second countdown in 45 seconds. But remember, if I get to 8, it'll be too late. Actually, the way I'm going, if I get to 10, it'll be too late. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Bid. Yeah, hanging in there. All right. Miguel at 110. All right, guys, come on. Cut bids. You can do a cut bids up to $150. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Show it one more time, guys. These are $80 each. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Remember, if I get to 8, it's too late. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. If you haven't put in your bid, it's too late. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Miguel gets it. All right, Miguel. You are a claiming machine tonight. Steve, you always got to cut me. You always got to cut me. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. Well, it's because, I spent a lot of time talking about the Kickstarters and everything. All right. Tom got a great World's Finest that we put out at $200. All right. Yeah, he does. Him and Marcus. All right, let's get to Deadpool. Oh, you know what? No. Show the other Leighton cover. Let's do the other Leighton cover. We all own the night. Here you go, Tom. 1983 or 85. Stan Walk, Akin, and Garvey. My cuts are made with love. All right, $2,000 is a good price for this, but it's a trick price. What's the next price? Ooh, only the finest cuts of filet. All right, let's do one more trick price. That's a good price. Oh, that's the treat price. Okay. So $1,500 for a Bob Layton Terminator published cover? Are you kidding me? Wow. 1,500. Put it with the other Layton. So good, Nick's voice on Steak Narducci knows. Oh, God. Bic Narucci. 51 people watching, yet somehow we only have 45 likes. Come on, guys, 70 likes. I'll stick to my old 70 likes. I wanted to get to 75, but we're not going to get there tonight. Let's see if we can get to 70. All right. Steve Epting, Bishop. Check it out. This is a beauty. This is a real beautiful page. Oh, man. 1998, 27 years old. And you know what? Mark Trudeau, I don't remember him that well, but he did a really good job inking this. All right, what's the next price, Jay? 500. That's a really good price. Is there another price, Jay? $400 for Steve Epting. Wow. 1998. This is a great freaking page for $400. All right, Avengers 75 recreation. What do we got this at, Jay? $1,500? Nah, let's do it again. It is a polished bishop. Nice. Let's go one more. Amy made a mistake. It was supposed to be 700. All right, we'll leave it at the 650. I should have caught that. That's what I get for running late. So, Avengers 75 recreation. It's all right. You know what? It's going to the community. Oh, I think I paid $850 for this. Oh well, $650. Hey, Mark Fung. All right, congratulations, man. Hey, Amy made a mistake. You get the benefit. So, congratulations. Very happy for you. Claim Mark Fung. Let me put the right. Well, let me put the new price on there. Amy tricked me. I don't think she did it on purpose. She was in a rush to get out of here for her Halloween party. So, love to Amy. Yeah, just say thank you to her. She's a good egg. All right. Undeadpool and the late, great Andrew Hennessy. I don't know if you guys heard, but Andrew Hennessy passed away the other day. Very young. Very young. All right. Bagley, what year is this from? 2016. Almost 10 years old. All right, Jay, let's do that. That's a trick price. What's the next price? That's not a bad price. Maybe Ruben didn't know, Marcus. And let's go to the treat price. I don't even remember what that is. Hopefully Amy didn't make a mistake again. $2,500. Deadpool. And I can't believe I can't remember
Coulson.
Coulson. I was about to say Major Coulson. I'm like, there's no major in there, right?
Oh, just Agent.
No. Agent. That's okay. By the way, did everybody enter the contest that we'll hopefully get to? Come on, guys. Let's hit that contest. Come on. Hashtag EXP trick or treat. Guys, 49 likes. How are we not at 50? Shoot. I didn't know, Ruben. Everybody, seriously, I know that this is the internet and that this stuff gets out there. Please keep it to your... I won't bring it up again. I was just devastated. I've said this to you guys before. Andrew Hennessy is one of my favorite inkers on Mark Bagley. So forgive me. I'm sorry. I should not have said anything. I didn't even think. I was... The person who told me did not say not to say anything. But thank you for telling me, Ruben. I appreciate it. All right. Well, considering I'm going to take that down. And let's end it with one of my favorite movies that Marvel released that had a cool character, Werewolf by Night. What do we got on Werewolf by Night? Pure pencils. You can take Scott Hanna's name on. Scott inked this on blue line. On this one, I got the pencils. I couldn't get the blue line. NDA Nick, yeah. Nick's anything but an NDA. RDR. Yeah. All right. Next price. Woohoo! The Werewolf by Night movie. I really enjoyed it on Disney Plus. This was the one movie I wish Marvel lengthened. It would have been great to see the fights out in the garden. All right, let's do the treat price. $4.95. I have a lot into this, so yeah, really, I got work to do after this. Check it out. Going on 5 years old. All right. Marcus wanted to know whether or not we had anything else at $41. We don't. But I brought a few pieces at $31. All right. Let's do Venom. Venom at $31. Check it out. This is from Christine. This is really, really sick. Reminds me of the movie Venom. $31 tonight only on The Experience. All right, let's see. 57 people watching. Guys, let's get these views up. Let's get these likes up. I want to do a giveaway. Come on. 58 people watching, yet only 49 likes. Come on, guys, 70 likes. Let's do it. All right, Green Goblin. $31. CK. $31 for the Green Goblin on the Green Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin comic. All right, and the next one is Joe Del Beato, Mariano Nicieza, Batman for $31. $31. I'm surprised. I bluntly would have thought that at least 2 out of 3 would have been claimed. Boy, did I say that with an octave. All right, Jay, let's go through everything. Guys, 59 people watching. You guys are breaking my heart. Breaking my heart, but at least we got the 50 likes. Mark Fine claims the Batman. All right. Mark, when you send in your claim form, no preview of what Nick is bringing to Comic Art to CAF on Wednesday because Nick hasn't finalized everything. Mark, so the $31 you'll pay for the company when you pay shipping, and the $6.50 you'll pay me directly, and we'll do that. Hashtag tricks are for kids. That's funny. All right, Jay, let's start over. Let's go to release the cat. Let's start with Archie. All right, guys, this is the last review. Here we go. Don't forget we're doing the giveaway. $600 for Archie cover. Man, we're not getting it close to that 70. All right. It's one down. Hey, Rich Donnelly, how are you? All right, let's go to the two Bob Layton covers. All right, $1,500 for that beautiful Bob Layton cover with the Terminator and all the dead bodies. It's a really cool cover. $1,500. Again, if anybody needs time payments, 20% down, the rest within 30, 60, 90 days. Just kick in a little bit each month. All right, now we got this one, $1,250. The Eyes Have It. Just a great shot of it. Cyber Eye. Looks so good, too. All right, let's show the world's finest. Pablito, how are you? Come on, guys. Let's get to 70 likes. C. Iber. Okay. Steve Donnelly, you misspelled trick or treat. So enter again. You, instead of TRICK, you wrote TRKCK. So let's get you in properly. $200 for a page that's 40 years old. That's $5 a year. Francisco, how are you? $5 a year for Stan Wack and Akin and Garvey. Crazy. All right, let's go to Bishop next, and then we'll go to Cable. Steve Epting, one of the best artists in the industry. Michael Patrick Sullivan, hey, back again. I've always said that the three artists that worked on Captain America in the aughts, Epting, Perkins, and Butch Geist, were just so phenomenal. All of them were. So $400, and yeah, please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And if you did subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that bell for notification. Yeah, Amy's not here to help me with getting my Coke with real cane sugar. All right, $400. Let's go to Cable. Let's pull out the Cable. $495 for this great Ian Churchill page. It is really cool. Buy the World of Coke and keep it company. That would be nice, number one Marvel fan. That'd be very nice. Cross-gen alumni. Wait. Ian Churchill was a cross-gen? I don't remember that. Oh, Steve Epting was, right. Steve Epting was, sorry. 55 likes. All right, we're getting close to the 60. Let's see. That's interesting. Kapow Comics. All right, so we got the Cable. We did that. Let's show the King Thor again. It's a beautiful page, Ilya. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And on this, paid $7.50 when I picked it up, so it's available at the same $7.50. So, what about Facebook likes? How many Facebook likes do we have, Jay? Let's count those.
7.
Guys, go to Facebook. Hit like on Facebook too. Facebook likes count. We're going to count them. So with Facebook, we're at 62 likes. So, and after the show, please leave a comment and like everybody else's. Whoa, 60 likes on YouTube. Man, 3 more likes and we're there. Guys, this is stunning. I mean, so good. So good. So good. All right, and we just did the Laytons, right?
Yes, sir.
let's do the Iron Man. I think we only need. Hey, Anthony, how are you, man? It's been a while. Hit that thumbs up. This is all pencil. Yes, it is all pencil. Man, look at the. I just want to show you guys. Look at that bottom panel alone. Gorgeous. All right. Early Jim Chung. Andy Lanning inks. I think Andy ended up going to CrossGen as well. 1996. Almost 30 years old. Almost. It's crazy. It's like $16.50 a year. Lucera, hey, how are you? It's been a bit. Anthony, don't forget to enter the contest, please. Hashtag EXP trick or treat. Kenneth, since you won last week, unfortunately, we won't be able to have you here. You got to wait 3 more weeks to win another prize. Favorite Halloween movie? Hi, Acres of Movies. I think the Scream movies are my favorites on a lot of levels. I love the Scream movies. Does Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown count? I like the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Let's see. I saw the new trailer. It looks really good. Really good. Which is my favorite Scream movie? I would say probably Scream 5 because the reboot was really well done. Although, interestingly, in Scream 5 and 6, you had 2 characters from The Boys in there. You had Huey in Scream 4, and then you had Sam in number 5. So, the original is great, but there's so much I like about 4. First is great. There's a lot. It feels like there was a lot more story in first, but the second one, the fourth one was great. It was a little bit telegraphed that it would be the boyfriend again, but do I hire Poison Ivy or Doctor Strange? I would say Ivy. Jay agrees with Ivy. All right, I think we covered everything again. Oh, you know what? Let's show the Deadpool Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Bagley and Hennessy, published cover. $2,500. All right, guys. Did we get to 70 likes between the 2 platforms, Jay?
Looks like we need 2 more likes. We got 61 on YouTube and we got 7 on Facebook. So we're at 68.
Scream as good as Aliens. So you scream when you're in Aliens? Let's see. While we're waiting to get 2 more likes so we can do the giveaway, did we show the Werewolf by Night again?
No, but we can do that right now as soon as I find it. There we go.
You showed the meme this was based on? Nice. Is that one chap feeling better that was sick? Acres of Movies.
Yes, Acres, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you.
There you go. Guys, this is a great Werewolf by Night page. I mean, fantastic. Mike Asbel, hey, did you enter into the contest? You guys know we're going to do the contest. In space, no one can hear you scream. Yes, he the voice from afar said he's doing better.
We got it. 62 on 62 on YouTube, 8 on Facebook.
We're there. All right. Thank you, Mr. Easy Go Lucky. Guys, and truly, after the show, please leave a comment if you can. All right. So we'll do the contest in a few minutes. That'd be pretty cool. Mr. Red Jack. Kyle the Chap. Okay.
Oh, we were both sick, so I think Kyle's feeling a little better, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay. I think he's feeling a little better too, because he said if you weren't well enough to do tonight, he would. Everybody, it is Friday night. Thank you for being here. You can be doing anything. The fact that you're here means the world to me. I think it means the world to Jay. It means the world to everybody in the experience. When you go home, no matter what, hug your loved ones. You never know what's going to happen. You have today. Tomorrow is not promised or guaranteed. Okay? So hug your loved ones. Appreciate what you have. Never be jealous of what you don't have. What we buy here is a luxury. Even if it's $31. This is a luxury. There are a lot of people right now that do not have the ability to get food. There are a lot of people that are in war-torn countries. Let's pray for them. Okay? Pray for them. Be kind to each other. You never know what somebody else is going through. Help make somebody else's day a better day. All right? If somebody's being a jerk, you don't know what they're going through, let it go, okay? And help somebody if you can. What comedy movie would you like could be the Game of the World Series? I think I said Poison Ivy. Yeah, just be nice. Jay, can you show the Warner Brothers Kickstarter again real quick? Guys, we've got some original art on there. Let's just show all of that real quick, and then we're going to do the contest. Tonight, 9 o'clock, Nancy McCann, Comics Unlimited, will have her show. Tomorrow, we'll have a producer show. Jay, show the art that's on the Kickstarter. By the way, guys, we have covers of original art available on our Kickstarter. We've got that Captain Planet homage to Green Lantern 49. That's on the Kickstarter. Then we have this Flash 123 homage with the Herculoids. Then we have this Boys homage, all original art, and the value on the Kickstarter is incredible. It's just really great value. Days of Future Past homage. Brave and the Bold 28 homage with the Silverhawks. Yes, it does, Miguel. It does. Thank you, too. That is awesome. We just got to get to $20,000, but we'll get there. Oh, look at this Infinity Gauntlet homage. Oh, my God. This is arguably... This and the Captain Planet are my two favorites. Any others, Jay, or is this... Justice League homage. All right, guys. Thank you again for being here. Real quick, tonight at 9, we have Comics Unlimited, Nancy McCann. Tomorrow, what time's the producers show, Jay?
He just said afternoon after the football games.
All right, after the football games, there will be a producer show. Sunday at 8 o'clock, Ruben the Collector has a show. Check it out. No guarantee she'll appear. Oh, man. Comic Art Hangout. Monday at 5, we may have an interview show with Miss Jen. 6 o'clock, Comic Collectibles with Rex and John. 11 o'clock, Best Coast Comics. Tuesday at 7, Minute to Skim It with Miss Jen and Shanice. 8 o'clock, Wonderland Comics. Henri is taking a break. Wednesday at 7, Comic Collectibles with Rex. Happy Hump Day with Hump Day Collectibles with John
Hump
Spilio.
Day Heroes.
Hump Day Heroes. Yes, Hump Day Heroes. If Sam Jackson says no to Nick, who do you cast? I don't know. I don't think Sam Jackson would want to play somebody as ugly as me. Thursday, 7 o'clock, Jen, What's in the Box? 8 o'clock, we have 8:30 is Comic Geek Speak. 10 o'clock is Mog Park. By the way, Wednesday at 9, I'll be on Comic Art Fans. 9 o'clock Thursday, the weekly recap with Bill Cox. Friday at 1 is the FOC show with Matthias. And then next Friday at 7, it's me again. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let's give away the Green Goblin. Everybody likes the Green Goblin. By the way, before you pull that, do you know that John Byrne dislikes the fact that people consider the Green Goblin Spider-Man's biggest enemy? Do you want to?
I didn't know that.
Do you know who he feels Spider-Man's biggest enemy is?
Kingpin?
No, Dr. Octopus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Smart. The J. Jonah Jameson. That should be who it is. Guys, remember, leave a comment after the show, please. Share the show. Let your friends know. Jay, let's pull pull the lever. Oh, it's just interesting, Ruben. Peter Rowe, all right. Peter hasn't won in the last 4 Fridays, right?
I don't see him on my list.
All right. Peter, please fill out the form. This is really good. Guys, thank you for spending Halloween with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. I love you all. Jay, take us away.